What if I told you that the ancient Egyptians knew secrets that could still change the way we live today? For centuries, their knowledge was hidden, and what they left behind is more than just monuments. It's a blueprint for life. But there's more to their wisdom than meets the eye. Today, we'll uncover some of the most fascinating and mysterious teachings that the Egyptians left behind. So let's dive into the lost wisdom that might just change the way you think about ancient history. The Egyptians weren't just builders, they were thinkers, innovators, and scientists long before the modern world ever gave them credit. Take the Great Pyramid of Giza, for example. The precision with which it was built still baffles experts today. Using mathematics and geometry, the Egyptians were able to align the pyramid with the stars, but that's just scratching the surface. They understood astronomy, geometry, and even medicine at a level that we're still catching up to. They knew the Earth wasn't flat long before modern science confirmed it, and their complex calendar system had the precision of today's timepieces. Yet, despite all this brilliance, many of their teachings seem to have been lost to history. What if there were ancient texts that revealed even more about their understanding of the universe? The Egyptians may have known much more than we'll ever understand. You've seen it, the massive stone face gazing out over the desert, but have you ever wondered about the secrets hidden beneath its stone exterior? The Sphinx has been a symbol of Egypt's mysterious power for centuries, but there's still so much we don't know about it. Some experts believe that the Sphinx is much older than originally thought, possibly thousands of years older than the Great Pyramid itself. And that's not all. Some theories suggest that the Sphinx holds the key to a lost chapter of Egyptian knowledge. Its alignment with celestial bodies could suggest a deeper connection between the stars and the secrets of the universe. What if the Sphinx was built as more than just a monument? What if it was a marker for a deeper understanding, something only the most enlightened could grasp? The Egyptians believed in an afterlife, but it wasn't just about life after death. It was a continuation of knowledge. In their eyes, the soul didn't just fade away, it ascended, growing wiser with each journey. Their spiritual teachings were far more complex than we initially thought. The journey to the afterlife wasn't just about judgment. It was about gaining further wisdom, about reaching a divine state of knowledge. The Egyptians had a fascinating belief in a kind of cosmic order where the soul could travel through different realms, each step bringing more wisdom. Many of their texts and tombs hint at this idea of spiritual evolution, but much of it has been lost or hidden. Did the Egyptians unlock the secrets of the soul long before modern spiritual philosophies? Maybe they were onto something much more profound than we give them credit for. The pharaohs were seen as divine beings, not just rulers. They weren't merely kings, they were believed to be gods on earth with direct access to the cosmic powers that governed the universe. In fact, many of the teachings were only passed on to the pharaohs, who held the key to the ancient wisdom. These teachings weren't just about ruling Egypt, they were about maintaining harmony between the earth and the heavens. Some believed that there were secret rituals reserved only for the pharaohs, granting them knowledge that could transcend mortal understanding. Could there have been knowledge hidden in these rituals, teachings that we'll never fully understand? What did they really know about life, the universe, and everything in it? Perhaps the real power of the pharaohs wasn't their rule, but the secret wisdom they guarded. When you think of ancient Egypt, medicine might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but the Egyptians were actually way ahead of their time. Their medical knowledge was incredibly advanced for its time. They understood anatomy, surgery, and even herbal medicine. In fact, some of the remedies they used are still in practice today. But what if they knew even more? What if there were lost teachings that contained cures for ailments we can't treat today? The Egyptians were famous for their healing temples and powerful remedies. Some researchers speculate that they had knowledge of medicine that modern science hasn't uncovered yet. Could there be a hidden medical text tucked away in the tombs of a long-lost pharaoh that could revolutionize medicine as we know it? Now, here's where it gets really interesting. What if much of what the Egyptians knew was intentionally erased or hidden? Historians and archaeologists have long debated the idea that later civilizations, like the Greeks and Romans, might have actively destroyed Egyptian knowledge in order to prevent it from spreading. And there are even rumors that the Egyptians themselves may have hidden certain teachings from the public, keeping their most powerful secrets only for the elite. Imagine what we might have lost, knowledge so powerful that it was kept secret to maintain control over the masses. What if the most important teachings were never meant to be shared with the world? So what did we learn? The ancient Egyptians were far more advanced than we could have ever imagined. From their knowledge of geometry and medicine to their deep spiritual beliefs and divine rulers, they were on a different level. But what if we've only scratched the surface? What if the most powerful secrets are still waiting to be uncovered? The lost teachings of the ancient Egyptians could still be out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone to uncover them. And maybe, just maybe, those secrets are waiting for the right time to change the world once again.